Hey YouTubies, I am here with my 3-week update. I cannot believe it's been 3 weeks. I think that's crazy how fast time has gone. Still feeling pretty good. I'm really tired and look even more tired in this atrocious hotel room lighting. I'm in Phoenix and it's dry here. Like, I'm used to Dallas humidity all of a sudden, and my eyes are red. Completely red. I look like I've been smoking in the back room or something, which I assure you I have not. It's been an interesting week, so I'm tired. It's definitely been some long hours. The good news is I was able to get things rearranged, so I'm not going to be in the warehouse next week, which I'm actually really excited about because I'm still a little bit nervous about timing on being able to get in all my protein, all my water, all that stuff. I've done pretty well while I've been traveling, so I prepared really well. I packed a lot. I packed liquid protein shakes. I packed powder protein shakes. And in case anyone is wondering, apparently, at least going through DFW to Phoenix, you can have liquid protein shakes, like prepackaged protein shakes, in your checked luggage. I had, I think, 6 shakes in there, and I got through with no problem. So I just wanted to share that. Sorry, my phone's buzzing. I have no idea what I weigh right now. I'm actually really, really excited to go home on Friday, and I just want to step on the scale. It's driving me insane. I think that'll be kind of fun. What else is going on? I have been able to get in liquid like no other this week. So since the start of surgery, I've been able to get in my liquids. But this week, even though I haven't really been outside too much, like today, I think I drank maybe 90 ounces of water. And I'm able to drink, I think, maybe almost 20 ounces an hour, which I think is really good. I'm really excited about that. The other thing that's been interesting is being on foods this week. So I mentioned I'm having my protein shake in the morning, but this week I have had at lunch, I've had grilled chicken a couple of times, and that has gone down with no problem. I just chew it really well. Today I had more grilled chicken. There's a lot of chicken in my life. Last night at dinner, I had a tomato bisque, and then I just ordered like a wrap, and I just took off the lettuce. So I ate chicken and cheese. Tonight for dinner, I ordered a meatball sub, and I just ate the meatball and some cheese. And everything so far has gone down fine. So I'm chewing the crap out of everything. I've been very planful about making sure that I'm estimating really closely. So I am not one that is going to be dragging out my measuring cups and measuring the shit in front of everyone. It's just not going to happen. But my nutritionist gave us kind of a rule of thumb, and I guess 1 ounce of meat or cheese is about the length of your thumb or whatever, your thumb down to this part. Excuse me, I'm so burpy. That's the problem. The food's going down fine. There is some burpage though. That has been real fun. But anyways, I've been kind of going off the rule of thumb. I don't think I'm getting in 3 ounces of meat at a meal. I think it's definitely maybe 2. But I think that's to be expected. It's much more dense, much more filling. I also did have I had a very small corner of toasted bread. It's on the list that my nutritionist and my surgeon have approved for week 3, but I had been really nervous to try that. I was scared. It didn't sound like it would go down well. And I had just 1 piece, but it was really good. Like, really, really good. And an exciting little taste of carbs. So that was nice, at least to know I can have it. I think for me and for my journey, I really want a balanced approach. So I don't know that I'm going to be the no carb person. But I definitely feel like I have more control now over when I choose to have this kind of stuff. And because I can fit in so little, I really, at this point at least, really want it to be protein. I want to have energy. I want to feel good. And so that's been my focus, and it's been very easy to stick with that. I know it's just week 3. I know things are early, but I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling really, really proud of my food choices. And I know that sounds really strange, but it is so much easier to choose the healthy thing now. And even with a chaotic schedule, even with things just being crazy, it's so much easier for me to plan ahead because I have to. And to choose the thing that's going to be most nutritious. And I just can't believe how much more control I feel I have over the process of eating now. And I'll tell you, before, if I had had a long day, I would have grabbed whatever was quickest. So here in this hotel that doesn't have room service, yeah, where the hell am I? There's a big shopping mall across the street, which is good. But I probably would have grabbed like Chex Mix or stuff like that before. And now, like I said, I'm eating chicken. I'm eating meatballs, which aren't too bad. Stuff like that. So it's a huge change for me. And again, to feel so in control is a big difference. So I'm excited about that. This scale thing is going to make me crazy. So I will never have a true 3-week weigh-in. I will survive, I think, but it's driving me nuts. Like, I went down to the gym, not just to walk, although I did walk, but also to check to see if they had a scale. And they don't. They don't. I'm going crazy. But I will say my clothes are fitting better than ever, which is nice. Some unrelated just updates. Like I said, don't have to work in the warehouse next week, which is awesome. I forgot what I was going to tell you guys. I'm really tired. Okay, this is weight loss related. So the thing that I am struggling with right now is not the food choices like I mentioned, but it's like the size of my bites. So I have been like sticking a regular sized bite in my mouth, and I realize after I get it in there, you can't swallow that. That would be bad. And so I end up like holding a chunk of food in my mouth. This sounds disgusting. I'm so sorry. But I hold like a normal sized bite in my mouth, and then I just like end up chewing a little bit at a time, swallowing that, and then moving over the food. So that's something I'm going to have to work on because it lends to having my mouth full all the time. And when you're trying to have a business lunch and have conversation, that's kind of a problem. The other thing that's been different is this whole, now that I'm eating food, not drinking during meals. So the last couple of days, it hasn't been too bad. I drank yesterday up until I got my meal and then stopped. Today at dinner, I had a sip of water about halfway through dinner, and it was just a tiny sip. I don't think it really would have washed all the food away. But my mouth still gets dry, and I'm so used to like drinking constantly that this is a big adjustment for me. So I wouldn't say it's difficult because I feel so full. I don't feel like I have room for the water. And like tonight having that bread, like I knew liquids probably weren't going to be a good idea. The good news is I can drink water again. So I told you guys a few weeks ago I was having trouble. I had to have Crystal Light. And I still find that I do prefer the Crystal Light. But I can drink regular water again and not gag or want to die. So that's good news. Temperatures are getting easier too. So hot and cold has never been a problem for me since surgery. What has been a problem for me is lukewarm. And it's hard when you're eating and drinking so slowly because everything becomes lukewarm. And I just haven't wanted it at that temperature. But I will say, over the past few days, I've been, like I said, chugging water. Not chugging. We don't chug anymore. The royal we. But I have been having my water sit there on the table because we might go a couple of hours or a few hours between breaks. So I'll fill up a couple of bottles or bring a couple bottles to the table. And by the time I get to the second one, of course, it's pretty close to room temperature, but I'm able to get it down now. So that's the good news. I think that's probably all for now. This is the longest video ever, but I will update you guys probably when I get back with my official 3.5 week update on the weight. So talk to you guys later.